Hello, everybody. I'm John.
And I'm Claire.
And we're doing Unit 14, School Age, which is referring to the recent proposal by the Korean government to lower the school age from 6 to 5. Yes. They had a few hopes and desires. Some were expressed and some are assumed. But we'll be looking at that a little bit more in detail in the article. But suffice to say, people may not have been so excited about this change to start school at 5 years old. What age did you start kindergarten?
Standard age in the UK is 5, but if you're born very late in that school year, there's a chance, I was one of these, you'll go at 4. You'll go before your 5th birthday. So there is a percentage of people who go at 4, but most is 5. When I was in Russia, they don't start sort of public school education until they are 8.
Oh.
Yes.
What is the reason?
Because
they need to be old enough to drink, that's right.
No, that is not the reason. Vodka classes come later. It's basically they're putting the expense, the cost of pre-8 education onto the parents. If they want their kids to go, they have to send them to a private academy or teach them at home.
Okay.
And then the free education starts at 8 years old.
Oh, okay. I wonder if that's better or not.
So it's a bit of a scam, really.
I guess not good in your point of view.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah. So age 5, wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard for the parents because a lot of them can't afford an extra, an extra school. So they've got to try and do it at home, but both parents are working because they're trying to get money and they've got to look after the kid and that cuts into their working hours, and it would just be easier for everyone if they could start school a bit earlier.
Yeah. Let the state take care of the kids for that time period.
At least for some of the day, yeah.
Did you enjoy this elementary school, kindergarten?
Oh, totally, yeah, because we went so young, it didn't feel like school, it felt like play. We had to wear the uniform, we had to keep to the schedule, and but most of it wasn't learning. It was just games and story time on the mat and colouring this thing, and it was fun. Yeah.
A lot of Play-Doh eating.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah. Back in the day, was there glue sniffing too?
Maybe there was, but I was too naive and to have discovered that. I'm sure there were people doing it. But
I'm sure there was that. Because in school, I was homeschooled, by the way, and it's strange. So my elementary school started, my kindergarten, started when I was born, basically. But we had Elmer's glue, and that was not good for sniffing or eating. But it was good for the skin peel. You know how you put a little,
I've done that.
Little bit on there, and you, oh man,
very satisfying.
It's very satisfying, dude. I miss some stuff like that. Yeah.
You did have fun in your homeschool.
We did. We did play around a lot, and when school was finished, there was no commute time. We could just go outside and play. Let's go ahead and take a bite out of the article and talk about it a little bit more in the next section.
School age. As in most OECD nations, Korean kids start elementary school at age 6. However, there is interest in changing that to age 5 for several reasons. Giving kids an early start would mean they could one day graduate and join the workforce a year earlier, at a time when it is predicted that Korea will need a lot of workers. The change could also free up parents' time and level the playing field for those who can't afford expensive preschools. But critics say that 5-year-olds aren't ready for school, and there are other concerns.